Benja. An old man like this doesn't know the law. You don't know the law.
So Nnamdi Kanu is very, very furious from detention because Awomolo and Tinubu keep frustrating Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers and avoid them from securing Nnamdi Kanu's release. Because when Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers put together plans that will help to facilitate Nnamdi Kanu's release, Awomolo, who is the son representing Tinubu and the federal government, will conjure an evil plan to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu continue being in detention. Tinubu has been accused again. The federal government have been accused again. Awomolo have been accused again. And there is no exemption from mentioning Omotosho's name in this particular sentence. Because Omotosho is also guilty of crimes against Nnamdi Kanu. Because firstly, how can you adjourn Nnamdi Kanu's case by 1 month only to appear in court and adjourn it again by 3 months? How is this possible? If not seeking advice from Awomolo, because I'm very, very sure that he seeks advice from Awomolo before adjourning this particular case by 3 months. Awomolo is working hand in hand with Tinubu to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers are being frustrated. Nnamdi Kanu wants his release. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers are fighting for his release. But Awomolo, who is leading Tinubu and Omotosho? Because at this very point, it is Awomolo who is leading Omotosho. Omotosho is a judge. He should stand on his words and free Nnamdi Kanu. He promised that he will not be biased in Nnamdi Kanu's case. But we are seeing vice versa. Because Awomolo is being biased in Nnamdi Kanu's case. Without wasting much of your time, there are 2 videos I want you to watch. And after watching this particular video, I'm going to be reading out the full details of how Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers have pointed fingers at Tinubu and the federal government led by Omotosho.
We are still warning the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu, or Nigeria will be doomed. We are still warning Nigeria government to free Nnamdi Kanu. We are still urging Nigeria government to free Nnamdi Kanu now. It's like you people don't know what is about to come. It will be disastrous. If by now, from now till May 29, and Nnamdi Kanu is not free, this country will be doomed. So you people are busy talking about inauguration, whereas an innocent man has been inside there, suffering for no just cause. Remember, he won the case. You people should remember that he was already being discharged and acquitted. We are not begging. I'm not talking about that imposter in Asorok because it's a fool. They're just using him as a tool. If anything should happen,
repeatedly, that is not a crime to ask for self-determination.
Share this and drop your comment in the comment section and listen to this lawyer, and see what he's saying concerning the freedom that Igbo people, that Biafrans are looking for. Just calm down and listen to him and drop your comment so that many other people will see this video. Thank you and God bless you. We can watch the video.
Repeatedly, that is not a crime to ask for self-determination. Yes. If you get involved in a bad marriage, you seek counseling. Counseling don't work, you can ask for divorce. Yes. And before divorce, you can go for separation first. Yes. Yes. So there's nothing wrong with that. Nigeria is no longer working for a lot of people.
You're making sense.
It has never worked as a country. I mean, it has worked as a country, but not as a nation. Yes. But for us to make it work as a nation, we must listen to everybody who is called in Nigeria. You can't force people to be Nigerians if they don't have the dignity of being called Nigerians. So anybody that's asking questions about the nationhood of Nigeria, you can't just cram them into detention. And when you release them on bail, you go to their houses and kill them. And when they run away from the country, you go and adopt them back into the country and extraordinarily rendition them and bring them into court.
Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer accuses Supreme Court of constitutional violation, aiding Nigerian government against IPOB leader. Barrister Onyedikachi Ifedi, one of the lawyers representing the detained leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has accused the Supreme Court of committing a jurisprudential suicide and grotesque betrayal of Constitution by upholding his continued trial despite a previous discharge by the Court of Appeal. Now, despite the Court of Appeal upholding that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent and he has no case to answer, Nnamdi Kanu is still being detained illegally by Tinubu and the federal government, led by Omotosho. Omotosho, who is the judge, instead of him to release Nnamdi Kanu and order his release from detention, he is still trying Nnamdi Kanu, even when the appeal courts have declared that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Let's continue reading this. In a statement issued on Thursday, IPOB said the Apex Court's judgment in Kanu's case had effectively aligned itself with executive lawlessness and undermined Kanu's fundamental human rights as provided by the law. We condemn in the strongest possible terms in the Supreme Court of Nigeria grotesque betrayal of the Constitution in FRN v. Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB said. By overturning a lawful discharge granted in the state-sponsored kidnapping, the court has illegally derogated from non-derogable Chapter 4 rights, annulled the constitutional prohibition against double jeopardy, and reduced Nigeria's judiciary to an arm of executive lawlessness. IPOB argued that the ruling contradicted constitutional protections enshrined in Chapter 4 of the Nigerian Constitution, especially the rights to a fair hearing and protection against double jeopardy. This is to show you that the Omotosho, in collaboration with Awomolo and Tinubu, they all know what they are doing. They are playing games with Nnamdi Kanu, and you are playing games at Nnamdi Kanu's detriment and the detriment of Nnamdi Kanu's family, because his family needs him, Igbos needs him, IPOB needs him. You are holding him because you want to do politics in 2027. Because their fear is that if they listen to Nnamdi Kanu will destroy things for them. Nnamdi Kanu will spoil their plans. Let's continue. Chapter 4 rights are absolutes, he emphasized. Section 45 of 2 of the Constitution explicitly forbids any derogation from fair hearing rights. Section 36 of 1. The courts invented national security. Exception is a right fraudulent rewrite of the supreme law. According to him, the appellate court's discharge of Kanu constituted a final acquittal and should have ended any further prosecution. This is IPOB saying that Nnamdi Kanu's acquittal by the appeal court should have led to Nnamdi Kanu being acquitted from further persecution in Nigeria. But here is Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS detention, held by Omotosho, and Omotosho has refused to give an order that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. So which law are you trying him under? Which law? You are a judge. What are you a judge for if you cannot uphold the law? What judge are you? Let's wrap this up. Section 36 of 9 prohibits retrial after acquittal. The Court of Appeal's discharge order was a final acquittal, yet the Supreme Court resurrected death charges in service of state impunity, he said. Well, from what IPOB has said, it is clear even to the blind that Nnamdi Kanu is being illegally detained. And the charges they are being leveling against Nnamdi Kanu are all dead on arrival. And this particular case is a dead case because Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer. Because even the UN Working Group have declared that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. The Kenyan Federal High Court has also declared that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. So therefore, Omotosho, why are you holding Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu, as we all say, and will continue to say, he has no case to answer. At this point in time, I'm going to let you guys tell me what you feel about this in the comment section below. Do well to like this video, share this video, and hit the subscribe button below for more trending updates.